This story is very personal to me because this girl, she was special. The story starts like this. It was the beginning of summer, and today was the day 6 interns were joining our team for 3 months. Immediately, she stood out among the 6, wearing a bright, bold red dress. It turns out that her desk was right next to mine. I remember after the first week, I asked her on a Monday how her weekend was. Without hesitation, she said her boyfriend flew her on a private jet to an island getaway. The other interns wanted to know more about the island, but I just wanted to know more about her. One day, I overhear her mention she wanted to get back into dancing and that she used to be in her college's breakdance club. My heart starts pounding. I found her after work and explained to her that I teach breakdancing and hip-hop classes free to employees every day at the gym. That was a lie. I haven't taught a class in months, but she shows up the next day and I managed to round up a few people to take my class, so it's more legit. Soon this becomes a routine for us. Work, dance, dinner, hang out. We became such good friends. I can't even remember a moment when I wasn't with her that summer. I've never clicked with anyone like this before. I could just sit in a car and listen to her talk to herself for hours, which I've done, happily. I decided that I need to be honest with her. So one day after work, she's driving us and I ask her, "Hey, can you actually pull over real quick? I gotta tell you something. Look, I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I know you have a boyfriend, and from what you've told me, he sounds like a great guy. But we've been hanging out a lot, and I'm starting to catch feelings. But you're awesome, and I'm happy just being your friend. That's it." She turns away from me, and after a long pause, she says, "Yeah, that's cool, we can be friends." And so friends we remain. Just a few days later, she invites me over to her place. I've never been to her place before, and it turns out it's actually her boyfriend's penthouse. It's a Thursday night, and we arrive at her boyfriend's place. She's giving me a tour, and when we get to the kitchen, spread out on the kitchen table are a pile of Polaroids, pictures of her favorite memories from the summer. As I'm flipping through the pictures, I realize 90% of them are of just us. I know how to read signs, I'm not an idiot, but I don't always know what's the right thing to do. So we go out for drinks and dance at a few clubs before coming back to the penthouse. It's late, but neither of us make an effort to end the night, so we stay up watching YouTube on the television. We're sprawled out on this huge couch in the living room, and I wonder what kinds of activities have they done here. The next thing I know, we're cuddling. She's changed into these gold silk pajama shorts, and we're frozen in this position for 3 hours. The whole time, my heart and mind are neck and neck in a marathon. Should I touch the booty? No, that's not right. But maybe if no, dude, I can't. After this 3-hour internal dilemma, my fortitude cracks like lips in a winter breeze. I touch the booty. Time freezes, and it's dead silent. I try to save myself, by making a joke and slapping her butt, as if I had zero sexual intention to my abrupt contact with her ass. She actually laughs and said, "That's not how you slap an ass." She proceeds to instruct me on the proper physics of how to slap an ass hard, but without causing any real pain. You want to aim your palm so that it just comes across and picks up the cheek without hitting any bone. After a few rounds of some silly slapping, I completely lose control. I lean in to kiss her, and it was the loudest, wettest, most passionate kissing I have ever experienced. A part of me is still thinking that this is wrong, and I refuse to do anything selfish. I make the rest of the night all about her. She's given me the best summer of my life, and I want to make her happy. Eventually, she falls asleep in my arms. We're still on the couch, but I'm not sleeping. It all feels like a dream, and I would die before waking up from it. 6 a.m. finally rolls around, and the rise and fall of my chest stirs her awake. I tell her, I don't want to go into the office today. She says, "You have to. Everyone knows we left together. If we're both missing at work, it's not going to look good." She's right, but I've got a horrible feeling. Not about what happened last night, but about the next time I see her. Will we have to pretend like nothing ever happened? If you want to hear the next part of this story, or stories like this, like and hit that subscribe button below. And if you have an epic story, leave it in the comments section. I might just make a video out of it. I also want to see in the comments what you would have done if you were in my shoes, or if you've ever been in a similar situation. Doubt it. Alright, I'll see you next time. Peace.